Inside the hole.
Jesus.
But my thought was a small crescent wrench on top of this and just taking a ratchet strap, hooking it here.
Be gentle though. You don't want to snap it. Okay, wait. Nothing.
Yeah, it might. I'll try heating the back.
Anthony and Brittany are on vacation, and we have Daria, who lives on the property. She's been doing the cabins, and she's doing a great job. And then as soon as she's finished, we got 3 guests checking in today. So as soon as she's finished each cabin, she lets me know. I just give it a double check, because it's better to have 4 eyes than 2. Make sure everything's good, maybe turn the air on, leave a couple windows open, and get ready for the guests. Ago, coming out of San Diego, about halfway to McLeod, our turbo blew on our big truck, and we were stuck in the middle of nowhere. So we found a mobile mechanic, Costas Mobile Auto Repair. TJ is the owner, and we actually got him, when we got talking to him, we asked him if he wanted to come in and have a vacation in one of the cabins. So he brought his family up here, and they're staying in one of the cabins for about a week, and I'm having him do some other work. He's replacing the leaf springs on my truck. He's already done the one, and today he's doing the other side. They're super heavy, so we're using the tractor to pick it up. And while he's here, we've offered a lot of other guests and people in town if they need any mechanical work done, and quite a few people have taken up on the offer. So here's what they're doing today. Thank goodness we have this little tractor.
Push it in. Maybe it's caught on the center pin.
Yeah. Go ahead, push it.
So the old leaf springs had 2 leaves on it, but it was super rigid. And then the leaf springs that we're putting on now have 6 leaves, but it's meant to be a much softer ride, because driving this truck's like driving a brick on wheels. So we put shocks, and now we got the leaf spring on this side. TJ was in the middle of removing the steering box, and the Pitman arm removal tool was too small, so I got one on Amazon coming. So everything's been a delay. But on the plus side, the front leaf springs have been replaced by TJ. We haven't been on a test drive yet because the truck hasn't been running, but I'm excited to try it out.
Wish you were mine.
just as bad luck would have it, when TJ was up here, he was driving around looking at the surrounding areas, going to McLeod Reservoir. His transmission went out, so he's only got first and fifth gear. So he ordered a transmission, took about 10 days to come. It arrived yesterday, and today he's taking the transmission out of his truck and putting the new one in. But here is his mobile workshop that he towed up with him in a trailer. So some lady the previous day came over to me and told me that she came over to this gentleman's space and she knocked on the door because there was a fire unattended and the fire was just burning and the guy was blind drunk. He didn't even come to the door, so she had to go get a garden hose and put the fire out. This was about at midnight. So the second day I roll up on him and he's got one of our fire pits that we loan our guests, and I told him no fire tonight. And he told me he already bought wood, but I go, no fire tonight, because this guy was blind drunk the whole trip. He was driving in and out of the park, and I was almost going to grab his keys from him because he was so drunk. He was drunk sitting around at his space, slurring his words. And if somebody's in that condition, I don't think they deserve to have a fire. So I stopped him from having a fire the last night he was here. Hey, do me a favor, tonight, no fire.
Why?
Because last night when I left you, I said, make sure you got to keep an eye on the fire. You went to bed with the fire on. Somebody had to come put it out. So that's not really good for my park. It could burn things down. So
I'll put it out.
no fire tonight.
Well, I got wood.
Not happening.
I don't know what we're gonna do without paint.
And here's Jayden, who's going to be installing the new transmission. At how old are you?
12.
Nice.
But I was thinking if I delete it.
So this gentleman or lady or couple win the award for the tallest Starlink mount since we've owned the park. So they already got the old tranny out and the new one's going in right now. And they'll do a video.
New one's going in.
Nice.
Keep going, buddy. So we just put the transmission in this thing. It's a ZF6. It's supposed to have 88,000 miles on it. Hopefully that's all it has on it. But we just got the shifter to put in and we're ready to start her up.
Right now, just go normal funnel. Right now it's hailing outside and raining and it's making such a noise in the camper. Look at this shit. Oh God. This is crazy. It sounds like it's gonna crack the roof vent. The sun is shining, but last night was nuts. This whole area here was flooded, and Cheryl sent me a video. This whole area, the river was running from the RV park right through her space, and there's leaves everywhere and pine cones and pine needles, but at least we don't have to water the grass for about 3 days. We've been having this issue for about 2 or 3 years, where about 2 or 3 years ago I ordered a banner, and on the banner it says RV Park on the top, and it says propane on the bottom, because I'm sure lots of you know the Chevron over there. They advertise that they have propane, but 99 times out of 100 you'll go over there and they'll say the guy's out to lunch, there's nobody here. So that's why we got our propane filling station put in. So, 2 or 3 years ago we put up the sign, and it says obviously RV park. So when people are coming to the RV park using Google Maps and they turn down the 89, they turn onto Squaw Valley Road, they tell us in the office that they see the sign that says RV park, but they didn't realize it was McLeod RV park. So they continue about 4 or 5 miles or 6 miles down the road. Then they call us telling us that they're lost. But in my opinion, if you see a sign that says RV park right in the vicinity of where you're looking for an RV park, more than likely it's that one. So today, to try to avoid more confusion, I put a little line, which is basically an arrow. So it says RV park with an arrow to the left, and Tammy's going to get some stick-on letters and put the word McLeod. That way we avoid all confusion. So last night, as you know, there was a huge storm, and there was a power outage for I don't know how long, because we were running off battery. But after a while, the whole area was out, McLeod and everywhere else. And a whole bunch of guests started calling me and texting me. I answered a few of them, and then the rest of them I just let go to voicemail. I couldn't get back to them all to explain there was a power outage. But this morning a gentleman comes in and he goes, what did he say?
If we have a number on the door, we should make sure that it's not or a disconnected number. And I said, what are you talking about? And he said he called Warren's phone number and it was disconnected. But then I asked him to dial the number again, and he did dial it, but he put Warren's first few numbers and Anthony's last few numbers together, and no wonder the phone didn't go through.
But he said it not so nice as the way Tammy's saying. He said, what kind of an RV park are we running if there's an emergency number on the door and it's disconnected? But then he realized he made a mistake and he was very apologetic. But there's some of the things we have to deal with.
So if you are traveling and you're using a CPAC, I suggest you make an alternate plan, because when the power does go out in a small town, it is not our fault. And, at least you're covered.
I explained to him that lithium batteries are coming down in price dramatically, so he should just get a small lithium battery and an inverter, and he won't have power problems when there's an outage. So we have a little situation right now where somebody pulled into their spot. Let's say it's number 44, but they pulled in the wrong side, so they're in somebody else's spot. Just remember, when you pull into an RV spot, you need to bring your RV as close as possible to the pole with a number on it, and bring your RV driver's back corner to the pole. Otherwise, you're going to be on the wrong side. Now it's created a chain reaction, and the lady that pulled in after her also pulled into the wrong spot. Which is your number you're meant to be in?
We're meant to be in 44.
And your number?
45.
So if you guys want to switch, it's up to you. Otherwise,
Okay.
it's up. You got to ask
We're
him.
here 3 nights, they're here 2, and then we just figure it out.
Let me just make sure, because it might affect the next
I
person
know,
coming.
that's why we're trying to.
Let me check real quick.
I guess so, yeah. The guy's already here.
Yeah.
He's just gone around the block.
Yeah.
So if he's okay with it,
Oh yeah, he just got here.
They'll take our spot and we'll
Yeah,
take
44 and 45 are willing to switch, but make sure it doesn't affect the next person coming.
no. So nobody's gonna. Yeah. So
Okay, perfect.
We'll fix it now on the computer, but he's okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you guys. Sorry.
That's all good.
Yeah, we started looking. I'm like,
So
I went to wash. I'm like, wait a
It
minute.
happens-
This is
it happens all the
44.
time.
Am I supposed to be on this side or that side?
So these tags were on the board from last night, and I'm assuming the people rolled in and they didn't look to the left on the pin board, so I'm going to go over to their spaces and drop their car tags and everything else off at their spot.